The NBA season is nearly a quarter complete, and it's the perfect time to dive into the efficiency landscape, a visual tool that maps each team's offensive and defensive performance. With all 30 teams plotted on the graph, strong offenses sit on the right, stellar defenses toward the top, and the struggling squads congregate in the bottom left corner. This analysis offers key takeaways from the current state of the league. Shockingly, the most dominant force in the NBA isn't a traditional powerhouse like the Boston Celtics or Cleveland Cavaliers. It's whoever plays against the Washington Wizards. Washington's opponents are making history, combining an offense as potent as the Celtics, and a defense rivaling the Thunder's league best. Through 19 games, Wizards opponents boast a staggering net rating of plus 14.1, dwarfing Boston's league-leading plus 10.2 net rating. For context, even the record-setting 73-win Warriors of 2015-16 only managed a plus 10.6 net rating. To put it simply, teams are annihilating Washington. Wizards' adversaries hold a 17-2 record, and their efficiency metrics rival those of the all-time greats. If this trend holds, they could even surpass legendary marks set by the 1995-96 Bulls. The stats scream dominance, and their opponents haven't lost since October. The balance of power in the NBA continues to favor the Western Conference as it has for years. Currently, 10 Western teams boast records above 500, compared to just 5 in the East. This imbalance makes for compelling playoff narratives. The Eastern Conference playoff race looks weaker at the bottom, with the Indiana Pacers, at 9-13, occupying the 10th seed. In the West, even the 11-10 San Antonio Spurs sit in 10th place, a record that would rank as high as 6th in the East. Expect the Western Conference play-in tournament to be competitive, while the lower seeds in the East could be easier first-round fodder for contenders. Offensive firepower reigns supreme in the East this season, with 3 teams, the Celtics, Cavaliers, and Knicks, on pace to rewrite history. Each team brings a unique approach to offensive dominance. Boston Celtics. A record-breaking shooting squad, the Celtics take over 50% of their shots from beyond the arc, averaging 51 three-point attempts per game. With the league's deepest rotation of sharpshooters, they're scoring an unprecedented 57 points per game from three-pointers alone. Cleveland Cavaliers. A relentless force at the rim, the Cavs rely on the duo of Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, supported by a motion offense crafted by head coach Kenny Atkinson. Their dominance in transition, averaging 1.38 points per possession, is unmatched. New York Knicks. The slow-paced Knicks thrive in the half-court, with Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson driving one of the league's most efficient offenses. If Mikal Bridges finds his rhythm, they'll be even more dangerous. The race for the East's top seed may hinge on which of these teams pairs its potent offense with a respectable defense. The Oklahoma City Thunder are redefining defense in the pace and space era, boasting the league's best defensive rating. Their secret? Aggressive ball hawking. Opponents turn the ball over on 19% of possessions, thanks to OKC's roster of thieves. Cason Wallace, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jalen Williams all rank among the NBA's top 10 in steals, while Alex Caruso adds defensive depth off the bench. Despite injuries to key frontcourt players like Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein, the Thunder are thriving defensively. Once their lineup is fully healthy, OKC's defense could become even more versatile, making them a nightmare matchup for any opponent. The Philadelphia 76ers are one of the league's most disappointing teams so far, ranking 28th in offensive efficiency and 26th in point differential. Despite assembling a big three of Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers are a shadow of last season's squad, which ranked in the top 15 offensively. Injuries have played a role, but Philadelphia's 7-12 record raises serious concerns. Adding to the pressure, the Sixers traded their 2025 first-round pick to OKC, a deal that only benefits the Thunder if Philadelphia's pick falls outside the top 6. If the Sixers can't turn things around, they might have to revisit their infamous "trust the process" mantra. As the season progresses, these early trends will shape the playoff race and set the stage for potential shakeups. Whether it's Boston's historic offense, OKC's defensive dominance, or Philadelphia's woes, the 2024-25 season is already brimming with storylines. Stay tuned for more drama as the NBA never fails to deliver.